Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really living my legacy. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between St. Louis and baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Coming to the plate now, Stan Musial, and we are set
Leading
for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Stan Musial.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in, Matt Holliday. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Matt Holliday.
And that misses, ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit out towards second. And that's into center field for another base hit, and trouble's brewing here to start the ball game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a miss on one strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Hops this one up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Carpenter.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Goldschmidt isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And stepping in, the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting 8.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited. The speedy Trey Turner digs in. Now he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Turner.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he is out on the tag. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
The right fielder, Charlie.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the power hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Carlos Correa. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stan Musial. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. Musial is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead cold guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location. He can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single.
And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Man at second here with two away, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Fastball just missed above the zone. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. but foul. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Turner fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out at third. And so coming to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start us out here. In the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Yoenis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Got him. At the plate, Chipper Jones.
Batting 6. The third
First
baseman,
offering on its way.
Chipper Jones.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Batting 7.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Batting 8.
Digging in now, Brennan Dumas. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got. Stepping in, Albert Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 2-0 on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jim Edmonds. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Checks his swing, but this will be strike.
Than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw gets him 2 down. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So here now's the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Taken in by Carpenter, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Chapman stands at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. Carpenter has it to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Stepping into the box, Stan Musial, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. That's 3-1. Matt Holliday will be next. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Holliday. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Now batting, Chipper Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Cespedes is on his way home. The relay. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Digging in the switch hitter, Brennan Dumas. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1-0 the count. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Cain, base runner at first with 1 out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brennan Dumas goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is ready now. Paul Goldschmidt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Matt Carpenter. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First offering on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Albert Pujols. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The center field.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Jim Edmonds. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Cain going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
For the Wolverines.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The shortstop.
Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And to score from third, the tying run. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch, and a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Blackman rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, one away. And he is in there. So a runner at third here with one gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing
third baseman. Chipper.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Devin Mesoraco. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out.
Devin Mesoraco.
Danny Farquhar takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Danny.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Joey Votto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 3-0 now. 3-1.
great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. And that misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Hanley Ramirez will come on now and pinch run here. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes is after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it into third base. As on the F7, he gets in there with 2 away.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 6-5 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the end. Blake Treinen enters. Stepping in, Brennan Dumas. And while he's a silver caliber player, he's got an excellent contact attribute. He can really put the bat on the ball.
Brennan Dumas.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Jesse Winker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jesse Winker.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Hit out towards second. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Chris Sale is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. In now, Albert Pujols. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackmon. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jim Edmonds. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sale features an absolute power slider.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Two out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Lined into left center. That gets down and the inning continues. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Please join for the traditional.
So striding in, Matt Chapman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Matt Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Buster Posey. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In the air, out to right. Musial giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Striding in, Chipper Jones, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit weekly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in Roberto Osuna has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Juan Soto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Osuna stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and a cutter. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Juan Soto becomes the first out of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Stan Musial. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And that'll get down for a base hit. So stepping in, Matt Holliday, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The first baseman.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 2-1. Hit back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
The batter number
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now an 8-6 game. Stepping up now, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Low for ball 1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And stepping in, the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jose Leclerc is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off.
Now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin there.
Cain.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
He'll try again, 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Brennan Dumas goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Swinging a liner toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Lou Trevino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Lorenzo Cain.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Mesoraco on at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Roberto Osuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Osuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
For the Wolverines, the shortstop, Ray Turner.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Musial moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
The right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Riding in once again, Matt Chapman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, another foul ball. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way.
Yeah.
Just a Sunday, it's about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my lighters make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the, ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Oh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come, and they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come, and run that base till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey look, this for my partners who low-key pitching around, and those that